The cameras are fixed to one man in a rich vein of form and topping the scoring charts. Will he add more today on EA TV? Hello and welcome to the northeast of England. We're at St James's Park on what is a rainy day. My name is Derek Ray and I'm joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Newcastle United up against West Ham United.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit nervous. I was always nervous at the start of games. It's important you get your first pass off to your colleague, maybe get a good tackle in, settle the nerves down. Looking forward to a good game here.
Well, the Magpies flying high on the goal-scoring front, and the record speaks for itself, Lee.
Yeah, well, their forwards should be full of confidence. They've been in fantastic form of late. Bodes well for the neutrals today. Should be an entertaining match, Derek.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Would you call it 4-5-1, Lee?
Yeah, I really like this formation, Derek. 4-2-3-1, really. The two central midfield players supplying support to a three ahead of them, and then a lone striker with a number 10 just behind him.
And the starting lineup for West Ham United. It does rather look as though it's going to be a battle of the 4-5-1 formations in this game. Similar setups, Lee.
Well, it looks lovely in the graphic, doesn't it? There's players everywhere. They have got the freedom to roam around the pitch how they see fit. There is some structure to it, but that lone striker up front needs support, not only around him, but from wide areas of two. The supply line will come from the wide midfield players and maybe the overlapping fullbacks.
Longstaff. Wilson with it. Going about his defensive business with a minimum of fuss. Johnson. Yarmolenko. And mopping up defensively. Callum Wilson. Willock. Zaldua. It's opening up for them. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. And a good-looking ball. A real opening now. Wonderful chance. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, we can see it again now, and it really is a difficult ball to defend against. Over the top and into space, and he composes himself, coolly slides it past the lonely keeper, who will be asking questions about where his back four went to. Well, he's got to be delighted with his players, a big smile on his face. They've got the noses in front, they're in the lead, well done.
The opening goal of the game then. Wilson. He takes aim. Well, the attack finally comes to nothing, and the keeper has it. Declan Rice. And a throw-in forthcoming. Raul Albiol. On the ball, Zaldua. Well, the attack looks promising. And possession given away. Oh, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Gives it a go. And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away, first time. Nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball. Well, he's furious, and why not? They've thrown this lead away.
Well, the earlier goal cancelled out. One apiece. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. Callum Wilson. Diego Lainez. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue. Declan Rice. Getting news of a goal in the Liverpool match, Alan.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 22 minutes played, 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Rice. Must take the lead here. Still could be dangerous. One terrific save after another. Zaldua.
Well, the crowd sense a bit of good fortune. No kidding. Players have to be brave now. Got to use that energy. Don't waste it.
Longstaff. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. Credit to them for winning back possession. Lainez. Callum Wilson. Well, a good tackle. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Not messing around with that clearance. Diego Lainez. Joe Willock. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Well, couldn't keep it. Lainez. He has time to play it over. Well, no problems defensively. Declan Rice. Crossing into the middle. Well, not the easiest of chances. Tightly marked, but not even close in the end. Joe Willock. Well, the pass not finding its target. So a throw in here. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Said Benrahma. They might be able to get in now. Well, that looked to be quite dangerous, but just a fraction off. Fabian Schär. And it's with Manquillo. Longstaff. It's with Raul Albiol. They do pass the ball with authority. Bradley. Wilson. Not the pass he had in mind. Counter-attacking, very much an option. This is looking threatening. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And a good-looking ball. A real opening now. Wonderful chance. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Gives it a go. Well, not the easiest of chances, tightly marked, but not even close in the end. As anticipated, plenty of talking points so far, and now the second half is underway. Yarmolenko. Johnson. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's Newcastle United facing Crystal Palace.
Yeah, that looks a great match-up, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer, and you have to say it was on the cards.
Let's have another look at this. He wasn't expecting the ball, but when it comes to him, he chooses early to volley it. What a finish.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, it can be difficult being a manager at times, none more so than now.
Back playing again, West Ham with the advantage. Into the advanced position. Longstaff. And he's taken it away.
West Ham possession stats are not great, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
Could play it in. Oh, surely! Oh, good save.
Well, he knows they've missed a golden opportunity to extend the lead there, but they're still in the lead, not all doom and gloom.
Corner kick played in. Well, he didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say.
Well, he's doing everything in his power to help his team get over the line here. He's kicking every ball.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. Manquillo. Well, this is the home of live football, EA TV, and we have more action coming up from the Premier League for you. It's West Ham United facing Spurs. Can he get them level? And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment.
Well, it's really top-class play. Huge amount of work on the training ground in order to drill a team to be this capable of carrying out pressing football like this. Top draw.
Once again, the sides are level. This is a kaleidoscope of shifting emotions.
13, Callum Wilson.
Masuaku. Declan Rice. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Souček. Andriy Yarmolenko now. Great chance with that header. But he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his angles wrong, just past the post.
Someone has found the net at Anfield. Who exactly? Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Liverpool. 62 minutes played, 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Dangerous looking attack. Well, nothing productive really. Now can they counter clinically?
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
Benrahma. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Really good interception. Might be able to set up the chance. Just couldn't capitalise there. Souček. It is to be a throw-in. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Fraser. And space available inside. Still could be dangerous. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault.
Here we can take a look at it again. I'm sure the coaching staff will too. Just not good enough, you have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone, and at this level, you're always going to be punished. Well, the coach has to be happy with that. Got their noses in front. Still work to be done, though.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. And he read it well. Fraser. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Johnson. Souček. Fabian Balbuena. Well, possibilities inside the box. That's well blocked. Well, both teams have had substitutes swarming up, and now both will rely on their respective benches. And firing it into the area. The keeper was up to the task.
Well, it's a decent effort, but it's a real opportunity goes begging there.
A goal has gone in at Old Trafford. Let's get the exact details from Alan.
It's a second goal for Manchester United. 79 minutes played. 2-0.
Many thanks, Alan. Diego Lainez. And a chance to whip it in here. Fraser. What a save it was to keep them in with a shout.
Well, he has kept them in the game. If that goes in, it's all over.
So the corner played into the box and clearing it away. Masuaku.
Well, if they carry on doing their jobs, they should be fine in this game. The fans are certainly doing their bit.
Jared Bowen. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. And that pass could be troublesome. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, Derek, as we see it again, it's a big mistake. You try to teach youngsters not to get caught in possession and be aware of what's around you. He has no clue, and he pays the price.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away. Great challenge, he got nothing but ball. How about the cross? And he takes it on. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. We have entered the final minute of normal time. Declan Rice. It's not lost on them what a goal could mean at this late stage. Oh, great vision. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky. Well, that's the frustration of a manager right there, watching his players come so close and being powerless to help.
Well, nicely cut out. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. Pressing high to win the ball. And a tidy ball. And there's the feed into the box. And a harmless cross gobbled up. Dicing with a bit of danger here. And there goes the final whistle. They couldn't be separated today. It goes down as a draw. Lee, your thoughts from the Newcastle point of view?
Yeah, well, the disappointment is clear to see. Obviously, with 10 minutes to go, they must have been really feeling confident they could see it out. Well, that's football, Derek. That's what we love about it.
And a good-looking ball. A real opening now. Wonderful chance. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy. Gives it a go. Well, not the easiest of chances, tightly marked, but not even close in the end. Can he put them in front? Could play it in. Oh, surely! Oh, good save. Corner kick played in. Well, he didn't trouble the goalkeeper, but it wasn't a straightforward chance, you've got to say. Can he get them level? And a goal, the equaliser. Superb entertainment. Andriy Yarmolenko now. Great chance with that header, but he sent it wide of the post.
Well, it's quite easy to head that one over the bar. This time he just gets his ankle.
And space available inside. Still could be dangerous. And in at the second time of asking, but the goalkeeper badly at fault. And that pass could be troublesome. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement, and no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak. And he takes it on. Well, he didn't miss by all that much. Wide in the end. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down.
Is it all right if we just ask you a couple of questions? Thank you.
What am I talking? You think that I'm mad?
Our camera's on one man. He's been in terrific form as evidenced by 4 goals in 3 games. Stay with us. Well, if you like an old-time football feel, this is the place for you. We're in South London at Selhurst Park. I'm Derek Ray, joined here on the commentary position as always by Lee Dixon. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Crystal Palace up against Newcastle United.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. I always get a buzz from being here. The players will feel the same, I'm sure. Fast start, always a good idea to impose yourself on the game straight from the off.
Number 10.
Well, he really is danger personified, but in this game, Lee, what do you think we might see from him?
Well, 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's in superb form. He's going to be really hard to stop. The defenders need to be on their game.
Well, this is the team Crystal Palace have picked. A standard 4-4-2, a formation you know well from your playing days, Lee.
Yeah, I like this formation, Derek. It's very, very important that when they haven't got the ball, they all stick together. Very solid look about it. When they don't have the ball, very important that they stay close together in midfield. The back four will link across the width of the pitch, but they've got to help the forwards. The 2 up front need width.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Martin Dubravka is the goalkeeper. Raul Albiol starts alongside Marcelo in central defence. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. He's holding the ball up here effectively, waiting for support to arrive. Hamza Chowdhury. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Kouyaté. And Kelly with it. And taken away. Well, for Newcastle United, certainly a difficult fixture last time out, and a draw against West Ham United. How will they fare in this match, Lee?
Well, you expect a team to score 3 at home, but they conceded 3, unfortunately. Can't see anything between these two sides. Another draw today for me.
Well, a textbook interception. A glance at the table then, and quite honestly, Newcastle have surprised more than a few of us with the brand of football. It's been explosive at times. And he might be through here. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, we see it again, Derek. There's all ways of scoring a goal. Laces outside of the foot. On this occasion, he uses his instep. It's a really, really good finish.
Well, let's have another view of that goal. So the match has restarted, 1-0 here.
Number 21, Ryan Fraser.
Jeff Hendrick. Callum Wilson. Splendid challenge it was coming in from Nathaniel Klein. Jean-Philippe Mateta. Townsend. Well, the assistant referee has raised his flag, offside. Emil Kraft. Now, do they mean business on this occasion? Wilson takes aim. Oh, that's an awful finish, and the goalkeeper could do nothing but hang on to it.
Easy save for the keeper. Absolutely terrible finishing from the attacker.
Martin Kelly. Zaha. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. McCarthy. And that always looked likely to run through to the keeper. And snuffing out the danger. Ayew. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. But he's gone short with it. Cuts it back. James McCarthy. Top-class defending. And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick. Jeff Hendrick. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Making progress. Well, no way through. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Chance to play it in. Hendrick. Well, body in the way. Ayew. Schlupp. And they have possession again. Surely the equaliser. Just found wanting in terms of the finish then.
Well, Derek, there's the life of a manager right there. Pure frustration. It's such a thankless job at times. Newcastle possession stats are not too great, but when they've had the ball, they keep delivering the sucker punch. A great advert for low possession, counter-attacking football. It's really working.
An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Hamza Chowdhury. Oh, nice ball. Less than convincing defending. Hamza Chowdhury. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Klein. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Townsend. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort. I'm pretty sure he won't be on the next one.
Callum Wilson, and that was a very fine read. Playing with purpose and control. Ryan Fraser. Wilson with it. Fraser. And he read it well. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time. 3 minutes to be exact. Ayew. Schlupp. Well, they're on the scent of something positive. Jeffrey Schlupp. On the ball with McCarthy. Schlupp. Really getting stuck in. That is that for the first half here. Well, this man will get most of the plaudits for his contribution up to this point, Lee.
Well, Derek, you're right. He has played well, and goals win games. He's been a joy to watch in this form. Sit back and enjoy him in the second half.
And he might be through here. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Surely the equaliser. Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Moving forward effectively. Jeff Hendrick. Willock. And on the ball is Scher. And he did well to cut it out.
Palace really controlling possession, but after that it's been really disappointing. Players are looking at each other. You've got to take control, you've got to take responsibility yourself. Make something happen in this game.
Townsend. Don't forget we have more live action from the Premier League coming up here on EA TV. It's Crystal Palace. Well, if only he had timed his run slightly better. Offside. Raul Albiol. Joe Willock. Longstaff. It looks promising. Can he make it count? And he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek. Oh, he knows that could have been the game right there. You can see his frustration as well.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And he read it well. Connor Wickham. It's a weighted pass. Just couldn't capitalise there. Read it superbly to take back possession. James McArthur. Oh, tremendous vision. Will he play it in? Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Could be a chance to break here.
Well, you have to say, goalkeeping at its best, Derek. It really was perfect positioning and a really good save, wasn't it?
Fraser. Will he find the net? An important challenge, but they must remain organised. He might be able to carve something out. Wilfried Zaha. And we very much hope you'll join us for more live Premier League action on EA TV. It's Newcastle United facing Burnley.
Yeah, the fixtures come in thick and fast. Should be a good game, that. Though hopefully that's not the commentator's curse.
James McArthur. Wonderfully weighted pass. It could be the big moment for him. Can they cover up? Cross fired over. And possession given away. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here. And winning it back. He's going forward well here. Defensive efficiency personified. Martin Kelly. On the ball, Andros Townsend. Townsend. Connor Wickham. Lovely ball over the top. Well, now in a dangerous position. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Jeff Hendrick. Well, they get the ball once more. Beautifully disguised ball. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Longstaff. Ryan Fraser. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And still an opportunity. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming.
Onto the pitch, number 24.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Well worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. Fraser's corner. Well, it all counts for naught. James McArthur. Schlupp.
Well, they haven't been at their best today, that's for sure, but this game is far from over, and the fans are certainly reminding them of that. You've got to think there'll be one more chance or two.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving, because it's still close. Ryan Fraser. Crossing possibilities. And a headed goal it is! Right on cue.
Well, as we see again, that's how to score goals. Get the ball into the box from wide areas, and finishing like that with a lovely headed goal is absolutely superb.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. Here it is now, a substitution. It's going their way, 2-0.
Newcastle United goal, number 13, Callum Wilson.
Batshuayi. Well, fine reading of the situation. MacArthur. And now Zaha. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. So now a corner. And firing it into the area. And that's easy, Pete. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in a victory for Newcastle United. And Lee, I wonder what you thought about their performance.
Yeah, their 2-goal advantage in the end was just reward for their good play today for me. Worthy winners.
Well, his performance in this particular game will have impressed many people, Lee.
Well, that was a really, really good performance from the lad, and a goal to boot. Really delighted with that goal, I'm sure he is.
And he might be through here. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first. Surely the equaliser. Just found wanting in terms of the finish then. Well, that's not the way to remain top of the list, to be taking free kicks.
No, his teammates will be looking at him. That was a really, really poor effort.
It looks promising. Can he make it count? And he opted for subtlety with the chip just over.
Well, I wouldn't take the chip on, but he did. He's a bit unlucky, to be honest with you, Derek.
Crossing possibilities. And a headed goal it is! Right on cue!
Just a moment of your time. No further question. Thanks for your time.